It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Miami Marlins and the Colorado Rockies. Arenado and Stanton preparing to do battle. Coming up next. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring
for the
position?
Marlins, second baseman, G. Gordon.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Man, I know they won their last game, and it looks like things are starting to turn, but they've really been struggling overall recently. I just hope that was the sign of things to come, that they've turned the tide and they'll start playing better ball.
In there, a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now another 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this isn't a club with a high on-base percentage. They're near the bottom in on-base percentage. So this is a club that sits there, and they have to hit home runs they want to win. They're going to have to drive balls in the gap because they don't have a lot of traffic on the bases.
Giancarlo Stanton now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Home runs up to 30 now. He'll check in here at 256 and an even 80 RBIs. Now the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Parra has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Ready with the 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Gordon rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Marlins lead it 1-0. Wei-Yin Chen, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. HR, what's the word on him?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him. And those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, David Dahl.
Tough slider down low for a strike. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matt, we're watching a team on a roll right now, but they're on a roll at the right time. They're starting to play well towards the end of the season here, and the postseason is coming. So you want to get on that roll and hit the postseason full stride.
The 0-2 home. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The next 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it, and he's set down, one away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Prado is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Chen gets the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. It remains 1-0. Stepping into the box, Martin Prado. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Prado.
Here's the first pitch to him. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. I'm looking out there at right field at Carlos Gonzalez, or better known as Cargo. Hey, he can do everything for you on the diamond. He gets some power, high average, but on the defensive side, left-handed, he can go into the corner, make the plays, and still has a very strong arm. Nice player.
Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. One and one.
That pitch is out.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for third best on the ball club. At the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. He's set. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Shut him down right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 54.
Into the box now, Wei-Yin Chen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Amarista relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More ahead from Denver right after this. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Carlos Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. On the ground, softly towards second. Gordon has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And in the outfield, Christian Yelich, the smooth strider. He can go get the ball, runs so graceful. It looks like he's effortless, and he's not really running as fast as he actually is, but the guy can go get him.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this one's in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6, center fielder, Gerardo.
So stepping in, Gerardo Parra. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone, and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
And here now is Dustin Garneau. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
D. Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now in the box, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ball's in pursuit. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
First and second now, 1 man out. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Very weakly on the ground. Here comes the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Come on, let's get you out here.
Hit back up the middle. Story scoops it up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now batting, Alexi Amarista comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Amarista.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 0-1. And this will be fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
1-2. Here it comes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fouled straight back.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning. He can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Well, that's what you want. The guy in front of the pitcher leads off the inning with a hit. Now it's time to play some baseball. Are you going to bunt him over? You're going to hit and run? You're going to steal? What are you going to do? It gets fun now.
Stepping in, Tyler Anderson. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he dives with the baseball, but makes the play for the out. Oh, that was close.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, David Dahl, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes a called strike 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Ian Desmond, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Rockies strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Marcell Ozuna.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Martin Prado now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Outside, 2-1.
Bad call up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins on top, 1-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 28.
Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out.
Right fielder,
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And that misses 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Once again a 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Chen gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And Adaney will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Echeverria now. He's in to
Leading off
get
for
things
Miami.
going here in inning number
Shortstop,
5.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Wei-Yin Chen. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. D. Gordon will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as we give you a look at the Rockies leaderboard, you can see his total there, currently 2nd best on the ball club. Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 1 and the Rockies 0. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here comes the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. That misses 2-0.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo home run there for Gerardo Parra. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Now batting.
And here now is Dustin Garneau.
Dustin Garneau.
And here's a ball hit in the air. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Alexi.
Ready for another chance? Alexi Amarista. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Stanton, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call is a little bit low.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Tyler Anderson. Chopper foul. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Chen's got his target. Here's the 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, and that retires the side. The Rockies are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, all even now at 1-1. Ready once again, Christian Yelich. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there, and they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight, retired 8 hitters. Now, with that base hit right there, that kind of breaks that streak of retiring 8 in a row. Let's see how he adjusts out of the stretch now.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Parra is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Left fielder, Marcell.
Riding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with the 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The next 3-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Payoff pitch one more time. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Adam Ottavino trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Adam Ottavino.
Martin Prado will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line softly out toward left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Stanton rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
JT Realmuto.
In now, JT Realmuto as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that's over. 2-1.
Let's shut it down here.
This is hit well out toward deep left field. Dahl going back on it to the track, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And the runner will score from second, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Stepping in now, Adeiny Echeverria, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. 0 for 5. And that swung on and fouled straight back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is hit softly to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Miami's out in front, 4-1. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here it comes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Cashman.
Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to hit right there. It looks like it's going to hit you in the hip, and then it breaks to the inside half of the plate, and you get the call on you. That's a tough pitch to hit right there.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire.
baseman,
Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Let's go, Rocky. Go, Rocky.
First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. And that's the third out. One left for Colorado. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in now, Wei-In Chen. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Wei-In Chen.
First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is not the way you want to start the inning. You got the opposing pitcher leading off, then you fall behind him 2-0, and he's probably going to sit there and say, throw me 2 or 3 strikes before I swing the bat.
The 2-0 on the way. A called strike on the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there.
batter, number
Might have been
9.
sitting on an off-speed
baseman.
pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Get the double play, you joker!
In is Christian Yelich.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Let's get 2 here!
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point.
That's a strike.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Shake it off. Let's get 2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Get out of here, Marlins!
2-0 count, and the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Get it going, Rocky!
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino, 0 for 5. from the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Two down, runners at first and second. 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here. I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much. I'm giving him the green light.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And yeesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another payoff pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you could see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
One and one. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. The Marlins lead this one 5-1. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
Oh, Oh, man, that's a scary one for an infielder. I'm sure he would have loved to make that play, but I think he's still got to be happy just to have all of his team.
In is Gerardo Parra, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ground ball and a chance for Trumbo over there at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The catcher, number 13, Dustin.
And here now is
Garneau.
Dustin Garneau. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box, Alexi Amarista, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. DJ LeMahieu will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, DJ LeMahieu.
Right there for strike 1. The tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. Slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Marlins 5 and the Rockies 2. Carlos Estevez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Number
8th.
54, Carlos Estevez.
Martin Prado now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Prado.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there he goes towards second. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hara has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
The batter, number 3.
Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Two balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Let's get out of the inning now.
From the belt, the pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2-2.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Short, hit hard. Story brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one, and it remains 5-2. Kyle Bearclaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
eighth.
46, Kyle Bearclaw.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
David Dahl.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here's the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Let's get the runner across.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Hard liner to center field. Yelich is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
The 0-2 delivery. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Get that runner in scoring position.
The 1-2 pitch. In tight with the slider. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Another full count pitch home. And this is fouled straight back. The next 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
Oh, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
10 pitch at bat, and the final one, he just says, here's my fastball, I dare you to hit it, and he got the base hit. What a battle between those two guys.
Striding into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Come on, base hit now.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. On the ground up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Brad Foxberger enters the game in a safe situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. In now, Trevor Story, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Come on, Rocky.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Marlins on top, 5-3. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Mike Dunn enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball two now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball four, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
In is Christian Yelich, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. Runner back safely. From the belt, the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Two and 0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 2-0, and that misses as well. 3-0. Mark Trumbo is on deck. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Three-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
This is the strangest at bat, Matt. We're sitting here with a 3-2 count, and there has not been one pitch in the strike zone yet. The hitter's being a little too aggressive. Take your walk if he's going to give it to you.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Amarista onto the grass, makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins. First
Stepping
baseman,
up to the plate, Mark Trumbo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Yelich is running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The tag put down by Amarista. He is out at second base.
Hey, check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Here it comes, 1-0 to Trumbo. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
And it misses, 3-1 now. Marcell Ozuna would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 1 more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Marlins lead it 6-3. Brian Ellington is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Brian Ellington.
Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Center fielder, number 8.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. He's set, and a 3-0 offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dustin Garneau. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Echeverria for one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Into the box now, Alexi Amarista, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. The hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Junichi Tazawa takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Charlie Blackmon will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 14 homers and 44 RBIs. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Wei-Yin Chen hangs win number 11 on his line. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.